Hey guys, and welcome back to City Skylines, and we're back with Humbleville, and we're gonna keep on expanding the city. We're just gonna see what we can do. I'm hoping we get to public transportation. That's kind of my goal today, is to get public transportation set up, which is going to be buses, and then also I believe taxis we can set up as well. But I believe, if I remember right, when we left off last time, we hadn't put in fire, and we hadn't put in police departments. So that's gonna be one of our goals for today, is to get those in. And I believe what I'm gonna do for those, I'm going to put, because we're gonna keep on expanding this direction. So I think what I'm gonna do, I know it's going to cause me to bulldoze some stuff. But we're going to go and we're going to put that right there. So there's fire. And then police. I think I'm going to go right next to it. And we'll just have both of those sitting right there. Alright. So now that that's all sorted out, and I believe... Nope, we don't have a high school yet, but we do have education in the city. So, alright, now that we have those two sorted, now we can look at... We definitely have a high demand for residential again. So, what I'm thinking is we continue to expand a little bit more this direction. But then I think I'm going to put some more. We're going to start expanding farther, what I'm going to consider north. But let's get some more roads in here. And I really, honestly, I can't wait until we get to the parks, because I think that's going to be a lot of fun to sit there and actually design some parks. I've done a little bit of it on my own saves that I've done, but I really haven't played around all that much with it. So I'm really excited to see what ends up happening. But I think everything else is really going fine. As far as I can tell, everything is going fine. But... Oh, poop. Did that wrong. Alright. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit on this, because I got to make sure that it's going to go... Alright, that works. Alright. And I'm going to go up to that node. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend all the way over here. Oops, I could have just extended that down. Alright. Oh, that's something that I noticed that I didn't do. Doesn't seem to be affecting traffic too bad. There's supposed to be, every 2 nodes, there's supposed to be a complete cross street. I think I'm going to do that in a second. It's gonna tick them off. They're not gonna be okay with it. They're not gonna like it, but I made a mistake. Oh, and what's sitting in my way that I can't get away with going over top? Actually, I don't want to get that selected. I want to get off from the street selector. What is that? Why is it saying that I can't? Ah, the med center. Relocate building. So, yeah, I guess we can kind of do something like that, so that we can get that street that goes all the way through there. That should be a lot better. Yeah, I really... What? Oh, and my school's now in the way too. Everything's just in the way. We really screwed up on the first episode. Okay, that's not the problem. Oh, shoot. What? what I can't figure out is why is it giving me an error? Oh, maybe it wasn't. I might have just been making things up, guys. But no, that is... Oh, now it's saying I don't have enough money. That's why we were having the issue. Alright. Okay, why are you guys having issues with power? Oh, wow. We're definitely not producing enough power. So... Alright, so I'm left with a conundrum. Do I take a loan and get us a few... a few windmills to put in, or do I just sit for a second and let the money build up? I think, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit for a second, and I will be right back. Okay, so guys, I was a big, huge dum-dum, and I just realized that I didn't have to sit there and wait. All I had to do was adjust the budget and increase it to 150%. That way, the wind turbines would produce more energy. While we might end up paying more per week for it, we're going to end up making that back in the taxes and that kind of stuff, but we won't have to put in nearly as many wind turbines over time. And one of the things that I did want to look at is how well the fire coverage is. We're a decently low chance for fire. Crime is really low. We only got 5 detained criminals, so I think they're all doing fine. Let's continue building our road across here that I failed to complete. And then we're going to extend all of these vertically. Then I'm not going to worry about growing the industrial area because I don't think we really need to do that right now. But we're going to put in some more residential. And I believe that that will be a really great thing for us to do. And we're going to have to get water down there, which will be very simple. Alright. And water is probably another one that we're going to have to go to the budget and actually increase. Oh, we're really close to having our next milestone, which is really good because I believe that is the public transportation one. Because then I believe, if I look through these, I thought that was when I got public transportation. Nope, that must be the next one. But I get the park areas for the districts, so we are going to probably not this episode. I don't think I'm going to do it this episode. We will definitely make a park next episode, and we will zone out a decent sized one because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take one of these sections and just make our first park in one of those. Eventually I'll make a big old park with lots of area in it. And of course we're having some issues with electricity. But I will drop another one of these in there and that should solve that problem. Yep. Not like amazingly solve that problem, but it's decent. But going forward, I would definitely like to work on... Oh, we're going to need some more commercial. So, let's continue with our little commercial stretch going along here. 4 wide. And I think that should be good. So, but as I was saying, going forward, I'm probably going to get away from this battery thing and actually start being a little more creative with roads and how we design things out. But for right now, this is kind of a good basis, a good way to get money coming in. I mean, we're making $2,000 a week, a little bit more than that, and we still have plenty of room for expansion and that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do is we're going to increase the water to 125 just to make sure that we can cover all that stuff and make sure that everybody has their water as much as they need of their water. Health right now I think is good. Fire, I did want to increase fire a little bit. I think I'm going to go to 125 like I did with the other ones. Just to help out and make sure that we're really covered. Education, I believe, is doing fine for right now. And then this is for parks, so I'm not really worried about that right now. But we need some water lines run up to there. And that's all we need. Alright. So, now that I'm thinking about it, I really want to start putting in districts. I think that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to start by creating a district. Yeah, this district's going to start, and I love that it snaps to roads, because then I can follow them. If I stay along them, I can follow them, and it makes it really nice and easy to make nice looking districts. Oh shoot, I went too far. Yeah, I want to go down to the street. Crap. Man, that looks like crap. Alright, there's that. We'll go to the next size up. Oh man. Alright, gotta go back down to the little one. I forgot, you gotta create kind of a large enough area for it to overlap so that you can just fill all this in, make it a nice... Oh shoot, I forgot. I wanted to erase, not... And then that will... Oh, poop. Alright, and then we'll go back with our little guy, and we'll snap to this road. Oh, and I keep on forgetting to switch back and forth. And then we'll follow that road all the way down to here. Alright, so that looks a lot better. Alright, and then we are going to go put in a park district. And I'm thinking we demolish these roads right here. And we just make this whole area a whole ton of... a huge park, basically. And I need to de-zone that area before they start building again. Because they will start building again in that area, and I will be fighting them. So, we want it to go... If it'll follow the street, that would be great. Down here... Down along that street, back up along that, and back across. And that's going to be our first part, guys. So, I'm thinking that... I think I'm going to leave it named that. I think that's a good name. Garland Gardens. I think that, well, that's a little too much alliteration for me. So, I think I'm going to change that name. I think we're going to have this. Humbleland Gardens is what we're going to go for. Oh, if I could spell today, that would be great. Humbleland Gardens. And so now that that's established, I can go in and I can put in a park entrance. And I think we're going to put it over here. I believe that's fairly center. 3, 6, 9, 3, 6. I think right there is center. I think that looks good enough. Alright. So now that we got that in, we got other things that we can put in. Like side gates and whatnot. I believe that is... Nope, that's a small park entrance. Park side gate. That's what I want. And... we're going to put in all the gates. We're going to get it fenced off. And then I think we're going to call it an episode at that point. I like doing shorter episodes. I don't like sitting there and going on and on. Otherwise, I just go on and on. And I don't know when to stop. And we're going to put in the tree, the border with trees. We're going to go from there to there. And then we're going to go from there to there. And from there to there. Alright, so... oh my goodness, I didn't change the name. I'm a dum-dum. Guys, alright, let's make sure that this changes this time. Humbleland Gardens. Alright. And hit enter. That's why it didn't save the last time. I closed out of it. I typed it in, but forgot to hit enter so I could close it out. But, that is going to be it, guys. I'm going to call it an episode there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you guys in the next episode.